Hi, I'm Dr. Singhania from Singhania Clinic, and I'm going to talk about attention deficit hyperactive disorder symptoms and how these symptoms can fool you. As you all know, ADD or ADHD is one of the commonest neurodevelopmental disorders seen in children. It may be almost 10%. What is important and not known is the chameleon nature of the disorder. It changes, it is masked, and it doesn't present the way you think it should. Many kids are not hyperactive, and it all depends upon the type of ADD. It also depends on the age of the child. A child who is hyperactive as a preschooler may become an inattentive teenager. It also depends on associated conditions. If the child has depression, he may be withdrawn and the hyperactivity is masked, or he may become oppositional and difficult if he has ODD. Also, child management skills affect how a child behaves. So if a person is more critical or punishing or inadvertently gives attention to negative behaviors, then that negative behavior will increase. Nonetheless, the key features of ADD are lack of impulse control. So the child doesn't think before he says or does something, like he doesn't think of consequences. Distractibility. Any small sound or disturbance can distract the child from his work. Impulsivity is the same as impulse control. Overactivity, the child may be restless, may be fidgety, or just talkative. And of course, the hallmark symptom of inattention, where the child may be daydreaming, may be bored, may take time to do his work, and may not be focusing on what you're saying, even though he's looking at you. Just want to talk about the very wide nature of ADHD presentation. By the DSM-5 criteria, there are the three types: the hyperactive ADHD, the inattentive ADHD, and the combined type of ADHD. In the hyperactive ADHD, the symptoms of hyperactivity, again, they may not be bouncing off the wall, but they may be restless, talkative. The inattentive ADHD kids are daydreamers, they are distracted, disorganized, and they're more like wallflowers rather than the boisterous hyperactive ones. The combined type is a mixture of both, and in fact, most children fall into the combined type. Then there is the Amen's classification, which not only looks at the hyperactive and inattentive kind of ADD, but also has other types. The overfocus ADD, where the child has difficulty, apart from inattention, has difficulty from his own thoughts. He may be racked with negative thinking. Then there is temporal type of ADHD, where they may be angry and aggressive. The limbic type of ADD, which they are depressed and withdrawn. The bipolar type, or type 6, where they are hypersensitive to sounds, noise, and extremely hyperactive. It's also known as the ring of fire ADD. And the anxious ADD, where they are they look like anxious or worried, but actually they also have ADD. So it's important to remember that ADD can present in any way. It can come as a behavioral problem, it can come as a learning problem, or it can come as an emotional problem. You have to keep your antennae up. If you're seeking help, please visit our website www.singhaniaclinic.com or call us on the number shown below. Thank you for watching.